We love it here.
When can we go back?
Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to Lake George This Week, your go-to podcast for all things happening around the beautiful Lake George region. I'm Jim Mullen, your host, young guide, and a fellow adventure seeker. Whether you're a local or planning your next visit, this show is here to keep you in the know about the best events happening around and the hidden gems our area has to offer. Okay, each week you can expect some fun and exciting discussions about everything from top local festivals, dining spots, outdoor adventures like hiking, leaf viewing, seasonal events. This week, it's all about Halloween. We're even throwing some stories about my own adventures with coming up and occasional family mishap. Because what's life with a little, what's life without a little humor, right? So I created this podcast to help you make the most out of your time in Lake George while connecting with the community in a way that's fun, lighthearted, and informative. So grab a cup of coffee, get in your car, and let's dive into everything you need to know about Lake George this week.
And now, the local business showcase.
This week's local business showcase is shining on the Barber Parlor, located at 138 Feeder Street in Hudson Falls. If you're looking for a top-notch haircut, this is the place to go. I'm speaking from experience. I go there every 2 weeks. Jamie, the mastermind behind the scissors, is more than just a barber. She's an artist. She makes me look my best every time. Every time I walk out of there, I look my absolute best. I get better looking every day, and she keeps up with it. It's incredible. Jamie is great with walk-ins, especially on Saturday mornings. But if you want to avoid the wait, you can easily book an appointment through the Booksy app. Trust me, you're going to want to get in the chair. So if you need a fresh cut, head over to the Barber Parlor or schedule your spot through the app. Hey everyone, welcome back to Lake George This Week. It's Halloween week, and you know what that means. Trunk or treats, spooky events, and of course, a ton of candy. But back in my day, Halloween night wasn't just about trick-or-treating. Oh no, it was a lot more hands-on. We're talking full-on shaving cream wars, egg wars. We'd load up with cans of shaving cream in one hand, eggs in the other hand, and it was basically a battle royal in the streets. Everyone was fair game until someone's window got hit or something broke, and then you had to run like hell. It's like your life depended on it, so you wouldn't get in trouble. By the end of the night, we were a total mess, completely covered head to toe in foam and eggs. My aunt wouldn't let us in the house. She used to be waiting outside with the garden hose. She would spray us down at night. It's October, the end of October. Sometimes it was cold. She'd spray us down with the hose before we were allowed inside, like a bunch of feral animals. And that's just the way it was back in my day. We didn't have trunk or treats. We didn't have all these fancy little things. We had to go out and make our own fun. And Halloween Eve was a mischief night. We went out and tried to get in trouble. Not that I'm recommending it, but that's what we used to do way back in the day. We would do all kinds of things like TP people's houses. TP means toilet paper. So we would take toilet paper and we would throw it, the mean teacher or the mean old man on the block, the one who would steal your football, and we would TP his house, throw the rolls of toilet paper all over it so it'd be covered in toilet paper, or throw it up in a tree or something like that. Or egg the house, throw eggs at the front door, all kinds of mischief stuff like that. A lot of fun. Then there was some mean kids that would put nair. They would put nair in, and they would smack people in the head with nair and make them go bald. It was medieval times, I guess you'd call it. It was medieval times back in the 70s when I grew up. These days things are a little more organized. No garden hoses needed. We've got trunk or treats, fun for the whole family, and even the opening day for the Adirondack Thunder coming up. So stick around as we dive into the Halloween fun happening all around Lake George this week.
Hey! It's time for the local spotlight.
Okay, the first thing on the local spotlight this week is Halloween story time and crafts. Okay, this is going on Thursday, October 24th at 2:45 p.m. And this is the Caldwell Lake George Library. Okay, pretty cool. You're going to want to go down there. That's at 336 Canada Street in Lake George. You're going to come by for Halloween story time and crafts at the Caldwell Lake George Library. You're not going to want to miss that. And that's fun for all ages, I'm pretty sure. more spooky. The Haunted Barn at the Little Theater on the Farm. Okay, the 18th, 19th, 25th, 26th, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. They're going to put on the 15th annual Haunted Barn. Tortured to be in the scariest. Oh, it's touted to be the scariest in the area. Okay. Pretty wild, and it's I already told you 6 to 9 p.m. those dates, and it's the Little Theater on the Farm, 27 Plum Road in Fort Edward. Okay, there's a phone number 518-747-3421. Again, 518-747-3421. $10 for adults, $5 for children. They're saying 4 to 12, and under 4 is free, so it can't be that bad, right? I would imagine if you're bringing a 4-year-old, can't be that haunted, right? But I guess we'll find out. Let me know if you go there. Let me know what you find, how it is, and that's the Little Theater, uh, Little Theater on the Farm. Okay, next thing is coming around, and this is on October 26th. Boo to You, the Trick or Treat in Glens Falls, New York. Now, you kids today don't know how good you have it. A fun-filled event for the entire family. Come dressed to impress. Children are encouraged to attend with parents or guardians and trick or treat and enjoy the festivities. Fun-filled event for the entire family. Uh, Everyone is encouraged to attend in costume. This event is rain or shine unless the weather is unsafe. All right. So the highlights include trick-or-treating at downtown storefronts along the sidewalks, live dance performances by local dance groups, music by DJ Young Pete, free pony rides. Free. You gotta love free. The majority of the action will take place along Glen and Ridge Streets in City Park. The 2024 Halloween House competition winner will be announced at the end of Boo to You. Voting in the house is open through Friday, October 25th. Now they have this thing there where you can vote for the best decorated house. The Halloween house competition, and then they're announcing the winner. Then pretty cool, pretty awesome event for young kids, and take them there and enjoy yourself. Okay, this is another thing. It's called Bootown Fall Festival. Bootown Fall Festival. It's not in Glens Falls, and not the same thing. This is a fall festival for kids. It's a family event. They offer pony rides too, face painting, scavenger hunts, crafts, games, food recommended for all ages. I was recommended for ages 8 and under. It's $8, free admission for children 1 year or older. Face painting is $10. Pony rides $10. This is October 26th from. Doesn't say what time, until Sunday, October 27th. So the 26th and the 27th, probably running all day. And this is Bootown, 11225 Route 149, Fort Anne. That's 11225 Route 149 in Fort Anne, New York. And there's a phone number, 818. It says 818. That might be a mistake. It might be 518 601-1184. So check that out. It says 818. That might be a typo. It could be 518-601-1184, or it could be, it says it's 818 601-1184, which I think is probably a mistake. For getting into all the fun stuff, Nema Ford Trunk or Treat. Okay, this is happening on the 26th from 1 to 3 p.m. All right, and this is at Nema Ford, 323 Quaker Road in Queensbury. And come out to the trunk or treat that includes pumpkin painting, bobbing for apples, tons of candy, and more. Wear your costumes. It's really going to be a fun time. Local businesses and all kinds of places do these trunk or treats. These great free events for kids for Halloween, to keep them safe on Halloween, because like I said, it wasn't always that way. The next trunk or treat that we've got going on is trunk or treat at Up Yonder Farms. That's 3 to 5 p.m. on Saturday, October 25th, the annual free trunk or treat event. Okay, and let's see where that is. Up Yonder Farms is the Environmental Education Center at 5239 Lakeshore Drive. That's 5239 Lakeshore Drive in Bolton Landing, New York. There's a phone number, 518 644 9767. Okay. 644-9767. From 3 to 5 p.m. on Saturday the 26th, we'll be hosting an annual free trunk or treat event. They've got lots planned, including trunk or treating for the kids, from decorated car trunks, pumpkin decorating, and live raptors. For more information, I guess that's birds, raptors, right? The birds. So they'll have live birds there, hawks and falcons, and I guess and stuff like that. Maybe an eagle. For more information on this popular community event, you can look at upyonderfarm.com/trunk or treat. You're not going to want to miss that one. That one sounds like a fun one. Okay, this one's called the Halloween drive-through. Load up the car with your ghosts and ghouls and come through the Halloween drive-through. It's completely free, terrifyingly fun. Okay, and this is Saturday, October 26th, from 5:30 to 8 o'clock. Now you can get the times right and hit all of these things and go from one to the next one. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, now this is at the South Queensbury Fire Department at 409 Dix Avenue in Queensbury, New York. All right, you're not going to want to miss that. The fire department, they're going to put on a lot of fun stuff for the kids. They're really into the community. You're going to have a great time there. I think that's something you're not going to want to miss at all. And we're just going to keep going with the trunk or treats. This is the Jeep-Toberfest. Free candy, everybody. Free candy. Jeep-Toberfest. Jeep-Toberfest. I'm getting it right. Jeep-Toberfest. This is the third annual Jeep-Toberfest brought to you by Niemer Ford. Niemer CJDR of Queensbury. Niemer CJDR of Queensbury. It's a free event to trunk and treat with your family. Come check out the amazing Jeeps from the region, decorated for the season. Dress up the family and come out for a day of fun and games. And this is going to be October 27th. It's Sunday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So you could do stuff on Saturday and then pack the kids up again on Sunday and come out to this free event at the Jeep-Toberfest. And that's at Crandall Park, Fire Road, Glens Falls, New York. You're going to love it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Free admission. Free admission. Okay, another thing on the 27th, Sunday, October 27th, from 4 p.m. to 4:30 p.m., okay? Halloween parade, trunk or treat, and dance party. So it's not too long. Don't miss it. You want to get there early. Come out for the first ever trunk or treat in Shepherd Park. All are welcome. The event is a wheelchair accessible. So this is in Shepherd's Park, right in Lake George, from 4 p.m. to 4:30 p.m., and that's right on Canada Street in Shepherd Park in Lake George. They say Halloween parade from 4 to 4:30. The route starts at Lake George High School and ends at Shepherd Park. Trunk or treat from 4:30 to 5. Dance party from 5 to 6. Stop by the Lake George Beach Club for hot chocolate, candy, and more. This event is sponsored by the Town of Lake George Youth Commission, Village of Lake George, Sheriff of Warren County, Lake George Fire Rescue, and the Lake George Beach Club. Okay, sounds like a great place. A lot of fun for the kids, a lot of free fun for the kids, and you can't beat that. We got another trunk or treat. Okay, this is trunk or treat at SUNY Adirondack. SUNY Adirondack, the Office of Student and Residential Life offers a free family-friendly trunk or treat event. This is going on Wednesday, October 30th at 4 o'clock. Okay, Wednesday at 4 o'clock, and that's at the SUNY Adirondack at 640 Bay Road. And that's also in Queensbury. Enjoy free candy, music, bounce houses, and more. This will take place in the college's north parking lot on its Queensbury campus. Turn onto the campus at the College Drive light off Bay Road and take the first exit off the rotunda, open to the public. Okay, great free event. You're going to love it. And that's at the Adirondack Community College, SUNY Adirondack. Okay, great place. You're going to love it. Like I said, don't miss it. Again, this is on Wednesday, another different day. This is the third day you could have went to trunk or treats, take the kids out for candy, trunk or treats, get them dressed in their costumes, make it a big event. Third day we can do this. Are you tired of this yet, parents? Okay, so we finally get to Halloween, Thursday, October 31st from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Aviation Mall. Okay, the Aviation Mall, come to Aviation Mall for trick or treating. You can go to all the stores in the Aviation Mall. You can trick or treat in there. It's very safe. Now, I bring up safe. Back in my day, it wasn't safe to go trick or treating alone. You had to have parents with you. You wanted to go in groups because there was sick individuals out there that wanted to put razors in apples and kidnap children and do all kinds of crazy things. So we had to be careful. Today, it's a little bit better for you. I mean, you're still going to be safe. You still got to look out, but there's more adults watching out for you today than there was back in my day. Pretty much they let us run around and if some of us didn't come back, it was less mouths to feed. They really didn't care. But nowadays, they send out the search party and look for you. So you're lucky when it comes to stuff like that.
It's tool time with Jim.
Okay, today's episode is sponsored by Go Brunch, and they're the ultimate platform for business meetings, webinars, and virtual events. If you're tired of the same old video meetings, Zoom meetings, Go Brunch offers customizable experiences that's more engaging and interactive with unique virtual rooms that you can customize. You can put your logo in there. It's very bright. It's not like a boring Zoom meeting, okay? Unique virtual breakout sessions, full control over cameras, mics. You can really make your meetings stand out. The best part is that it's affordable, perfect for businesses looking to enhance their online collaborations without breaking the bank. So if you want to take your virtual meetings to the next level, you can check out Go Brunch. There'll be a link in the show notes, and you can check that out, Go Brunch. I use Go Brunch. It's really great. You can check it out. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd be glad to help you out.
And now for something completely different.
The Adirondack Thunder it's season opener, okay? Season opener. It's that time of year, okay? I'm sorry to say summer's over, people. It's that time of year, October, end of October, the Adirondack Thunder season opener. Come out for the Thunder season opener. They face off against they're the Lions, whoever they are, the Tros Riveries Lions. Okay, the Troyes Riveries Lions, something like that. And that's Saturday, October 26th at 7 p.m. at the Cool and Sharing Arena at the Civic Center Plaza, Glens Falls. So highlights include the $4 Michelobes presented by Saratoga Eagle, novelty banner giveaway, first 1,000 fans, Red Sky Zone glow stick giveaway for the first 3,500 fans. So they're giving away stuff there. You're gonna, free stuff, people, free stuff. And the home schedule, the 26th is versus the Lions. November 8th, they're playing the Norfolk Admirals, and so on and so on. You can go to the website. You can check it out, the Adirondack Thunder. Support the local hockey team. Excellent stuff. We're going to be touching. We're going to be keeping track of them, following them, and maybe we could even get a couple of the players to come on the podcast for an interview. Now, wouldn't that be something?
And now, local music news.
Local music news. Okay, local music news. We got a few things today. We've got some information for you from local business. If you like to listen to live music, the Fall Live Music Series is featuring Dave Moore on Friday, the 25th, from 4 to 7, and that is at the Adirondack Winery. Okay, they always have live music. Adirondack Winery, great place. Both my sons play there. And it's really, they solo their acoustic solos. Very nice, very quiet. You can sip some wine. They've got a lot of nice choices. They got great food there. Great experience. They got the deck with the heating lamps and everything, so you can sit outside and be comfortable. Really great. So you join them for this event, and that's with he's filled a classic soft rock, okay, by the talented Dave Moore, okay, and that's at the Adirondack Winery on the 25th. Okay, I'm a big supporter of the Strand Theater in Hudson Falls. Okay, now this is Artemis Pyle Band honoring Ronnie Van Zant's Leonard Skinner. This is pretty cool. Okay, because not only is it a pretty cool show, but Artemis Pyle is actually a founding member of Leonard Skinner. Okay, and he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and you're going to have the chance to see him at the Strand Theater. Small, intimate, beautiful theater. The Strand Theater is gorgeous inside. They've really done a great job renovating that place. Crazy. I'd love to get them on the podcast for an interview. But can't wait. We're going to be bringing you a lot of stuff from the Strand Theater, but Artemis Pyle Band, and that's going to be Thursday, October 24th at 7:30 to 9:30. I'll give you the phone numbers to the Strand. I'm on the mailing list. I get emails from them all the time, but it's the 518-832-3484. Again, 518-832-3484. And the Strand Theater is at 210 Main Street in Hudson Falls, New York. You're going to love it, okay? So he left Skinner in 1991, and his career has led him down an amazing path, solo records, projects culminating in the finest tributes in Southern rock royalty. Artemis Pyle Band is high energy, true to music, and true to the era of the rock. Okay, pretty cool. You're not going to want to miss that. You're going to get a chance to see a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer up close. Now the Strand Theater really does. They outdo themselves. They've got like a house band. They've got a bunch of musicians. Okay, but then they put on these tribute shows. This is the Hudson Falls Strand Theater, New York. Raise Your Hands. I guess that's the name of the band. Raise Your Hands is the Bon Jovi tribute, and that's Friday, October 25th at 8 p.m. Raise Your Hands is the name of the band. So it's Raise Your Hands. Get ready to rock out with the band Raise Your Hands and experience the energy and excitement of the legendary Bon Jovi. All right, pretty cool. Now they do a lot of theme shows. They got a lot of bands that do tributes to different people. I mean, one of our favorites is Cross the Pond. They do really great Beatles tribute. They're all great. They're all great. And this one is on the 25th at 8 o'clock, 8 to 10, and that's at the Strand, 210 Main Street, Hudson Falls. Again, the phone number 518-832-3484, 832-3484. You're not going to want to miss it. Great time. There'll be a bar at this event. Okay. So yeah, pretty cool. And the prices are $25 for the balcony, $30 for the lower level, $50 for the front row VIP. All right. There's only 10 VIP seats, so you better get to them quick if you want to be up front close. Okay. And you're going to enjoy that show great. I said. The Strand Theater is putting on Neil Diamond Night with Rich Orts. And that's on the 26th at 8 p.m. The Neil Diamond Night at the Strand Theater with Rich Orts. You're going to have a great time. It's going to be a Halloween bash on October night with music from Neil Diamond. It's going to be, you're going to love it. Opening the show will be Lennon McCartney from the Beatles tribute band Across the Pond. I was just mentioning Across the Pond. There you go. So there you go. You're going to get 2 for 1. Across the Pond's going to be, it's great. Lennon McCartney from the Beatles tribute. Pretty cool. You're going to get 2 shows for the price of 1. And that's the 26th at 8 p.m. at the Strand Theater. Again, 210 Main Street, Hudson Falls, New York. 518-832-3484. Don't miss it. You don't want to miss it. You can go to Brown Paper Tickets. Okay, online. Okay, online is Brown Paper Tickets, or they're available at the Strand box office. All right, so you don't want to miss that. And that's the Neil Diamond tribute. Okay, now the Strand Theater, again, we're batting 1,000. The Hudson Falls Strand Theater is putting on Monsters of Rock. All right, presents the Haunted Halloween Headbangers Ball. It's the Haunted Halloween Headbangers Ball, and that's on October 27th, Sunday, October 27th from 3 p.m. And that's the Monsters of Rock and their annual Halloween Haunted Headbangers Ball. It's an 80s hair and metal band music. Motley Crue, Poison, Def Leppard, Ozzy, Dokken, Whitesnake, Metallica, many more. They are back at the Strand Theater beginning at 3 p.m. on Sunday, October 27th, with a frightening edition of their monstrous rock show. All right, the special Halloween matinee show will include a contest for the best costumes, including cash prizes. So, you can come in costumes. This is an all ages show. Okay, so you're going to check it out. That's the 27th at 3 p.m. at the Strand Theater. Again, it's 210 Main Street, Hudson Falls, New York, 518-832-3484. All right, and visit the website. Don't forget brown paper tickets. You can get the tickets there online. Really cool, awesome place to see a show at the Strand. Let me know if you go. Let me know what you thought of the place. All right.
Hey, I didn't know that.
I bet you didn't know about the best Halloween party coming up. All right, on the 26th. You're not going to want to miss this. This is I've been going to this party for the past 3 years now. This is going to be the third or fourth time. The 26th, starting at 8 p.m., 8 to 11 p.m. Halloween party with Seas Atlantis. Seas Atlantis. Now that's my son's band, so I'm a little biased, but you're going to be blown away if you come. You're going to be very impressed if you come. They're really a good band, and that's at the Grateful Den. The Grateful Den in Glens Falls. What a place. What a place, the Grateful Den. Great food, great atmosphere. The couple that runs it, they're amazing. They really take care of you there. They're really into you having a great time. They're really attentive to people. I was the crowd that's in there, and that they handle the crowd. They make everybody happy and they keep everything going. It's amazing, and the music is going to blow you away. Come dressed up. There's going to be a Halloween costume party. I mean, a contest, right? A contest. And let's see what it says. If it says anything in here. Halloween party with Seas Atlantis. Prizes for best costume, $50 gift cards for best costume, male and female, and there's a $100 best couple costume. Okay, so there's going to be 3 prizes, and you're not going to want to miss that. And that's at the Grateful Den on the 26th. Halloween party with Seas Atlantis. If you haven't seen Seas Atlantis yet, this is the time to see them. They rock. They blow the roof off the place on Halloween. Actually, they play their Halloween and they also play their New Year's Eve, and they blow the roof off the place every time. You're really gonna love it there. So before we wrap up, I have a small favor to ask. So if you've enjoyed today's episode, think about someone else who'd love it too. Go ahead and share the podcast with them, whether it's your hiking buddy, your neighbor, or a family member. Let's spread the word about Lake George this week. And while you're at it, hit the follow button so you don't miss out on any of the future episodes. We're growing the podcast in 2025, and we need your help to reach even more people who love Lake George as much as we do. Every follow, share, and review helps us grow. Now, this episode is brought to you by Kissel Family Dentistry in Queensbury. They're right over by the college. Great place. If you're looking for a local dentist, takes all the coverage, all the ones you need to know. Really, he is amazing. Gentle, caring. His staff is really good. I wouldn't say it if I didn't know it for myself. I go there myself. He's my dentist. Love it. Can't say enough about him. Tell him that you heard about it here on the podcast, and he's going to take really good care of you. You're going to have the greatest smile. You're going to love it. Tell him Jim said hello.
Breaking news! This just in!
So if you have an event that you'd like us to focus on the podcast, okay, you can go to lakegeorgethisweek.com. There'll be a place to fill out a form, and there's also a place to send us an email. Let us know when and where it is and give us the particulars. I'll be glad to focus on it and showcase it on the podcast. If you're a local business and you'd like to be showcased on the podcast, or you'd like to sponsor the podcast, you can also use that same form and fill it out. Let me know. I'll be glad to get in touch with you and figure out what's going on. We'll figure out a way to do something. If you'd like to be interviewed, or if you have something going on, or you have something to say and like to say it, let me know. Again, we'll set up an interview. Looking to interview some local people. Like I said, the people at the Strand would be nice. Would like to talk to them. Plenty of people to talk to. Thanks again for tuning into this week's episode of Lake George This Week. Make sure to come back next week for more stories, tips, and local insights. Until then, take care and enjoy all that Lake George has to offer. Now,